Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Francesca Dagnino. I'm a researcher at the Institute for Educational Technology of the Italian National Research Council. And can you see my screen?
Yes.
Great. The name here under my name are the names of the colleagues who are working with me in the LINNEO project. And today I'm here to present you two of the results of the project, which are the digital reusable activities and the didactic units. This is the flow of my presentation. First of all, I'm going to introduce what is the function of the didactic units and of the reusable activities in the framework of the project. Then I will briefly introduce you what is a didactic unit and what is a reusable activities. And then I will browse with you one didactic unit and a couple of resources. And at the end, I will show you where you can find these two results of the project. Well, first of all, I want to show you the function of the didactic units and reusable activities. As Barbara introduced, the project envisages several results. The second results are the LINNEO resources, which are videos and PDF developed by the experts in natural sciences. And the third and the fourth results of the project are the didactic units and the reusable activities. Both these results have the aim of supporting teachers in the integration of the digital resources produced in the project in their teaching practice. Didactic units, as you perfectly know, are teachers-oriented resources, while the reusable activities are student-oriented resources. What is a didactic unit? A didactic unit is an interdisciplinary learning path. Our didactic units have been developed by teachers, as Armanda said a few minutes ago. So are resources developed by teachers for teachers, as he said. The didactic unit have the aim of engaging the students in the role of protagonist. So when I will show you an example, you will see that didactic units are conceived to to involve actively the students in the educational activities. Is built on a topic and organized in phases of temporal development. The aims is to make the pupil acquire knowledge and competencies that they will be able to, let's say, apply to reality tasks or problem situations. We also use the term reusable activity, which is not so well known or shared, so I have to explain what we mean with reusable activity. A reusable activity is a ready-to-use educational activity which integrate the LINNEO resources in teaching and learning. Reusable activities have been developed by CNR and were developed according to the following methodologies: problem-based learning, gamification, and discovery-based learning. This activity are based on the principles of the universal design for learning, which are engagement, so they have been designed for be engaging and to motivate the pupils. Representation is the second principle, because this reusable activity integrates this different form of representation, so to, let's say, meet the needs of all the pupils. And the third one is action and expression. And this one is related to the assessment of the knowledge and competencies of the student that should be done, letting the pupil free to decide the way in which to be assessed about the knowledge and the competencies. This is an example of a didactic unit. The didactic unit is composed by an upper part, which there is the overall description of the didactic unit, and a lower part with a work plan. But let's take a look to the upper part of the didactic unit. As you can see, there is an overall description of the unit. So we have the title, a brief description of the unit, which who are the beneficiaries in this case. In the case of the didactic unit developed in LINNEO, the units have been conceived for primary school students. The total duration of the didactic unit, and which kind of problem or reality task the didactic unit is addressing, or in other cases just the topic, the central topic of the didactic unit. As you can see, in this specific didactic unit, the topic is overfishing, and the situation problem is increase the awareness about the problem of overfishing in the community. Then there is then the aims of the didactic units are stated, which subjects are involved in the units, and as you can see, it's an interdisciplinary unit, and the expected results. In this case, we have a final product, which is a campaign to raise awareness on how we can help to protect marine ecosystems. But in other cases, teachers have developed different kind of results, or envisaged a result in terms of knowledge or competencies. This is the second part of the didactic units. Here you can find the temporal development of the unit with the sequence of the lessons or the phases, and each lesson or phase is described here in the first column. Then are the subjects involved as stated. We have the objectives in the third column, the knowledge and competencies on which the specific part of the didactic units is working in the fourth column, the educational strategy at the base of the didactic units, the tools and resources. And as you can see here, we have among the resources a video which has been developed within the project, how to prepare the class for this lesson, and the evaluation and assessment methodology and criteria, and finally the duration of the didactic unit. This is a reusable activity. Sorry, just a second. This is a reusable activity. I'll try to show it to you, but could be a problem. Let's see. Because it's a big it's a big resource, and I don't know. No, yes, it is opening. Okay, this is an example of a reusable activity, and this is a problem-based activity, which start with a problem. I won't show you the video, but the point, as you can see, is that Laura has seen that there is a seal on a rock with her pup, and is afraid that the seal can have a problem because seal are marine mammals, and Laura thinks that the seal should stay in the water. So there is a video introducing the problem, and then the pupil is asked to explore the resources available on the platform and solve the problem posed by Laura. So here, of course, the pupil is browsing an already prepared material about the topic of different marine mammals. And then whereas activity also to aimed at assessing if the pupil have learned about the different kind of marine mammals. And then there is a last video, which is specifically about seals and their pups. And then a last question to which students are expected to answer. After having consulted the resources of the LINNEO platform, do you think that the seals and their pup need help? Is everything normal? And the pupil can answer, and then they get a feedback about the correctness of their answer. Just a second that I try to come back to the presentation. Here is another example of reusable activity. In this case, is ebook. As you can see, is about ferns and mosses, and the pupil can learn using different kind of resources, because you have here a video, but you also have the same concept expressed in this part, which is written down. All these resources all these activities have been developed taking into consideration the different needs of the students. So as you can see, there is also an audio track if the pupil prefer or needs to listen instead of reading. Sorry to be so fast, but I have to go ahead. Okay, where you can find didactic units and reusable activity on the LINNEO platform. Go into the LINNEO platform, you will see there is a teacher area. And entering in the teacher area, you find this screen. As you can see, we have didactic units and reusable activities. And in between, there are resources, but someone else will present you the resources developed in the project. We have 5 didactic units for each word. So in total, we have 15 didactic units and 6 reusable activities in all the languages. Let's see if it works. There is a brief video on how to explore the didactic units and but it's not running. I don't know why. Okay, so we have didactic units here and reusable activities. Didactic units are organized in three words: animal word, plants word, and water word. And if you enter in a word, you can find the different didactic units that you can download as a PDF, or you can download a zip file, and you can browse the didactic units. Of course, it's an example of about how you can integrate the resources developed in LINNEO in your educational activities. Then you can browse reusable activities. As you can see, we have 6 of them. You can open the file or download the file as you prefer. And you can see there is this is another reusable activity about chameleons. Okay. And also the reusable activities are available in the 3 languages of the project. Well, that's all. If you have any questions, please ask. Thank you for your attention.